so much for joining me. So I'm doing some work on my hashtag Junk Journal July. I'm really behind. Really behind. But in my defence, I'm not supposed to be doing any filming or any crafting. Well, I'm meant to be on holiday. But I thought I'd catch up, and I did do a page yesterday. Very, very basic page. I'll show you in a moment, using some leftover graphic 45. Where is it? There we go. So that is photos and frame prompt. I did another one, but it didn't turn out very well. It was so bad, I ended up removing it from my journal because it was proper rubbish. It just didn't turn out. Right. I tried some stenciling and it's just not working when the signatures are sewn in. So I'll do that page again, but I'll do it on a separate piece of paper. I fell out with that page. So today we're doing layers. Layers. So hopefully it's going to be, and I might do flip as well, I think. So hopefully it's going to be quite straightforward. I need to be careful with the glue because I keep being heavy-handed with it and then it's splodging everywhere. I think I need to get another fine tip glue bottle. I was using an old Stampin' Up one, but it's just not cutting the mustard at the moment. So layers, let's have a look what we're going to do. I've just grabbed some scrapbooking papers. I've got an idea for a focal point, and I'm just going to just do some ripping and tearing and very basic layers. So I'll just have a bit of a plan of what I'm going to do. I hope you're all enjoying Junk Journal July. I am loving seeing what everybody's doing. There's absolutely loads of people sharing their pages over on my Facebook group. So the link's always below my videos. Anybody's welcome to join, and there's so many ladies taking part, and it's just lovely. It's really nice, and the thing about this is everybody's is different. Everybody's got different interpretations. It's brilliant. I love it. So let me just have a bit of a plan. I quite like this flowery paper here. Quite like this flowery. So we're just going to be... Oh, that's not ripped very well. Just going to be trying to keep it random. Those that follow me know I don't do random very well. I like to... be a bit more structured in my crafting, but I'm going to try my best to keep it quite random. So I'm just going to rip some pieces up, and we'll see what happens. So these are old scrapbooking papers I've had in my collection for years and years. So don't ask me where I got them from because I've absolutely no idea. Let me have a think now. I think I'm just going to keep it really basic with the layering. Keep it basic, keep it simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. And we'll just... Is that upside down? I think it goes that way. And we'll just see what happens. But I really like this with the crown, so I'd like to be able to see that when we've finished, but we shall see. We shall see. And that wants to go up there a bit, I think. We'll have that there. Yes, I'm going to be able to see it. Good, that makes me happy. I've still splodged glue everywhere, but never mind. Trying to not get my hands too inky. I was doing some coffee dyeing and tea dyeing yesterday, I think it was, and I had to literally bleach my hands. Now I don't know how I'm going to cut this because I want it tatty looking, but I don't know if it's going to tear because it's like plasticky. No, it's not going to tear, so I'm going to have to cut it as wiggled and random as I can, because it doesn't rip. Right, how big do I want that? I don't want it overbearing all of my floral. So let's just cut a bit there. Get off. Okay, so we're going for lots of layers. Quite like that there. Quite like to be able to still see that. Have we got anything else I can stick on? What else can we stick on? What else can we stick on? I think I'm going to do a little bit of stamping with some archival, with some script. So let me just, am I still in shot? Let me just remind myself which way up this stamp goes. I don't want it too dark. So, yeah, so I need to stamp off. I'm just going to stamp that on there. Some here. And here. Here. And a bit here. Oh, let's have some here. Oh, it's never enough. That'll do, I think. I think I want a bit up there. Just a bit up there. There we go. Okay. Shut my lid. And let's have a look. If I put that there. And then I quite wanted some of this on. But I don't know. Yeah, I think I need to ink this. Just bear with me while I get my tea dye on some of this. To just take that harsh whiteness off. And so I'm not sure how many videos you're going to see from me between now and the end of the month. It'll just be as and when I get sick of not doing anything. I'm not meant to be doing anything. I'm meant to be resting and recuperating, but I can't. I'm one of those people that can't sit still. I don't sit and watch TV, especially not during the day. I couldn't think of anything more boring and more waste of my time. I'd rather be productive, to be honest. I think I'm going to, I want it ripping through one of the holes. I quite like that, the full length of there. Yeah, let's just do it. Right, this is where I need to be careful with my glue, because I am quite heavy-handed with it. And you don't need to be. You only need a little bit. She says, I might smoosh that out a bit with my finger, because I don't want it everywhere. Smooshy smoosh. And I'm having that the full length of there. Okay, now I need to try and stick this on. Now I'm not sure how to glue this. Let me have a think. I think I'm going to just dot it about and then I'll smoosh it out. She says, that's never seen dotting. It's everywhere. Right, I'll smooth it out with my finger. Yeah. Move it out on there a bit. And let's have that there. And just hold that a minute while it dries. Just use this bit of scrap. And then I have got, I might actually put some more of this there. No. Let's have a look. So I've got, I did cut out, what have I done with that? Oh no, I've lost it. Where is it? Oh no, where's it gone? I had a thing that I cut out ready and I've lost it. Oh, there she is. I've got one of these girls here. So she needs something across there. So let's have, do we want blue? I quite like this blue. Let's rip some of this up. and we will layer it just behind her to bring in a bit more colour. Let's have a look where we want it. Right, so I want it ripping there. And I don't want to cover my crown up. We'll rip it there. Let's have a look. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? All right. We're keeping it simple. Layers. Doesn't have to be difficult. So if you think you don't have time to join in with this challenge, you absolutely do, because as you will see, you can do a page in, you know, quite quickly. It doesn't have to be take ages, is the words that I'm looking for. I'm going to just put her there. I quite like this. I've got some leftover tickets here from my previous one. Oh yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it? Let's have that. Just dotting about on my desk, so I may as well use them. Use them up. I like things to be at different heights when I'm doing layers. So let's just overlap that. That's nice, isn't it? We get in there. Let's have a look. Can we have this one as well? Oh, we could have stuck that underneath. Let's see if we can sneak this underneath. Underneath this little girl. So this image here is one of my butterfly children that I created, and it's a freebie over on my group. So if you think it's useful in your crafting, go and grab it. It's in the files section and it's called Butterfly Children. And I did a few. Right. So shall we have something here? Let's have a look what I've got left over. What have I got left over? I don't want to overdo it, but I quite like the idea of using up what I've got sat about on my desk, you see. Let's have a look. Does that go there? Let's move that over. Oh yeah, we'll have it. Why not? Get them used up. All right, so this is left over. These are left over from my collage page, so might as well get them used. Yeah, lift it up a little bit so you can see what it says. There we go. That's cute, isn't it? And then we've got, where's my layers? Yeah, let's have that. I think I want to trim it. Do I? I wonder if I can get it in here. I think the words are too big. Let's have a look. Oh no, it would fit. It would fit. So let's do some jiggery pokery. So I want this to fit in that, in there. Let's just use this bit of scrap rather than using that, because that's useful. So just glue it onto this piece of scrap, and then I'll be able to get this into my punch, because that label's too small. And then, come on, dry. And then I should be able to just slide it in. Yeah, there we go. Line it up so I'm not cutting any of the... It's going to chop a right little bit into the Y, but I'm not bothered. I don't mind. And then trim it down. Trim it down. We're going to back it on something. Let's use the rest of the scrap. We don't waste. Yeah. Rip that up. Oh, I hope you can't hear my stomach. It's bubbling. I think I need some lunch. I'll just ink that. It would have been nice with some stenciling in the background, or modelling paste, or a bit of smooshing, but it's not the right kind of paper, and the signatures are sewn in. So I'm not, I know from experience that it's not going to work, so I'm just going to stick with paper. Stick that on there, that says layers, and then we will stick this down here. Hopefully it's recording. I started recording one the other day. I got nearly to the end and it hadn't, I hadn't pressed play, which was a bit of a mare, but never mind. It was the one that went wrong anyway, so. It looked horrible, so I ripped it. Luckily it was a centre page, so I just ripped it out. I thought, no, I'm not having that. I'm not having it. I know it doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm not having it. Right, so that's that. That's layers. And then let's do, because I have fussy cut another little butterfly child here, so I could turn this into a flip, couldn't I? I could. Let's just ink this edge a bit. Yeah, and let's get cracking. So if we keep it kind of similar, not exactly the same, but similar, then it kind of matches. So I'll use the rest of this. Rippity rip, and see if we can do a page in, let's see if we can do it. I don't know what we're on, so I'm going to try and do it in under 10 minutes, but me and fast videos without planning, it doesn't happen, unfortunately. So there we go. I want it down a bit, I think. I think I want him, you know, so it's staggered. Yeah, that's nice. Right, so what else are we having? What have I put on her? Some of the blue, haven't I? Have I got any of that left? No, I haven't. So we have newsprint for the boy. I might just leave it with that. You know, that book page there, it's quite nice. Let's use some of this left over here. Yeah, that's nice. It doesn't tear. Doesn't tear. Okay, let's get some on, and then I will find the prompt. I think there is one for a flip or a tip in or whatever. I wasn't sure what a tip in was. I thought it meant putting loads of ephemera in your journal, you know, like tipping it in, but apparently it means a flip. So I don't know. I don't know. I think you can interpret things how you like, and I think different countries interpret different words in different ways, which just makes it more fun, doesn't it? Just makes it more fun. Let's have another one of these. So somebody sent me a big envelope full of these, and they're like the rip-off bits from computer printouts, you know, from offices. And I love it. I need to get a load and tea dye it so that it's already stained. But I mean, it only takes a few seconds, doesn't it, to do that? So let's have that going down the middle there. So let's rip it there, rip it there. Bit of glue. I need to change my seating position. My back's aching. My back's aching. It's my own fault because I sit with my legs crossed. Did anybody's mum used to tell them when they were little that you weren't allowed to sit with your legs crossed till you were 21? Or is that just my mother? She used to say it were bad manners. How bizarre. How bizarre. Right, let's stick that right down the middle. Okay. And let's see if any of these leftover tickets will do. Quite like this one. No. No, absolutely not. Oh, that's nice because that pulls in the blue again, doesn't it? We'll have that. We'll have that. Let's have a look where he's going. So he's going to go there. So I'll put the ticket there, I think. Yep. Ticket there, I'm in shot. To keep checking that I'm in shot. And then let's get this little fella on. love these butterfly children. Absolutely love them. I'm going to be using them in my next journal because I just love them. They're brilliant. Oh, I've got glue on her. I don't want glue on her. Thank you. Get off. Let me just wipe that glue off that wing. I'm not bothered that it overlaps. I just don't want it to stick. Stick him down. Make sure he's in a upright position, as it were. Tiny bit of glue there. Tiny bit of glue there. Let's have a look. I don't know where the prompt flip is, but will that fit? No, it's too big. Stop it, Amanda. Enough. It's enough. It's enough. So there's enough there for a journal page. You don't need to do any more than that. And how quick and easy is that? I'll find the prompt here that says tipping or flip or flap or whatever. And we've got ourselves another really quick and easy junk journal July page. So thank you for joining me. Hopefully I'll be back again before I depart for my holidays, but I just don't know. It depends. Depends how I feel. In the meantime, come and join the group. I am still active there, and also I have quite a few videos over on TikTok loaded now. So if you're a TikTok lover, come on over. You can find me, Scrimping Mommy, on TikTok, and I've been doing some like quick videos on there. Just quick stuff that don't go on YouTube. So there you go. Right, I think that will do for today. I think those butterfly children, just make that page. Like I say, they're a freebie. You can come and grab them if you like. I'm waffling and I'm hungry, so I'm going to go and get some lunch and maybe do another page, and I'll see you all very soon. I've got to get all this glue off my hands. Take care. Bye for now.